police discover a dead body and an unconscious man lying next to it. This is the beginning of Ed Roy's new play, The Mother's Saint. The drama involves a long-lost brother, a drag queen named Monique, and a little girl in a 1942 Quebec orphanage, one of the so-called Duplessis orphans. Ed Roy is an acclaimed writer, actor, and director who lives in Toronto but spends a lot of time in his native Montreal. His previous works include The Other Side of the Closet and A Secret Life. The Mother's Saint opens on Thursday at Toronto's Theatre Passe Muraille. Ed Roy's with me in the studio. Hi, Ed.
Hello.
Well, it's even as I've just...
Bruno Roy became a Duplessis orphan when he was 7 years old. Like hundreds of others, he was wrongfully declared insane by the Quebec government and put in this asylum. Like most, he never underwent a psychiatric evaluation. He was interned for 9 years, and it took him 9 years to get compensation for the 1,200 Duplessis orphans.
On est content, mais en même temps, on aurait voulu plus.
We were hoping for twice as much, he says, but we're still satisfied with the deal.
On a gagné nos épaulettes.
The deal was struck on Saturday. The Duplessis orphans unanimously accepted $1,000 for every year they spent in the asylum, plus a $10,000 lump sum. It's costing Quebec taxpayers between $25 and $37 million. One of the orphans.
At least
we'll enjoy the time we have left, she says. We were at the end of our rope, says this orphan. We had to accept the offer. It's been a long journey for the Duplessis orphans. Most of them are now in their 40s or 50s. They've been asking for compensation since 1988. But 2 years ago, their hopes nearly faded. In 1999, Quebec's Catholic Church refused all responsibility for the orphans.
J'étais comme devant le mensonge incarné.
It was like facing the most horrible of lies, he says. I lost all hope. Roy says Premier Bernard Landry made it all possible.
Un terme à un épisode de notre histoire qui n'est pas le plus glorieux.
I'm glad this dark part of our history is now behind us, says the Premier. But there might be more cases ahead. The Duplessis orphan settlement excluded a few other orphans that came from a different orphanage. Chances are they'll now look for a settlement of their own. Michel Godbout, CBC News, Montreal.